Okay, so when you're doing a discussion, it should involve about 5 subsections. Firstly, there should be a description or a summary of your results and trends in your results from your graph or graphs, as well as an explanation of your results. This, I would say, the explanation is probably the most important thing in the whole experiment. Accuracy is the data and analysis of the data. It is the data and analysis of the data what you expected. Precision, how closely clustered is the data? How closely clustered are the data points to the line of best fit? And then suggest improvements to measuring tools. Validity, does the procedure of the experiment actually test the hypothesis? Have all the controlled variables been controlled? And lastly, reliability. Have I tested with repetition? Were there any outliers in the data itself? And were any outliers removed to improve the reliability of the data? Now, before you launch yourself into a discussion, let me tell you that previously, in the previous video, I went through this with you. Okay? Now, I want to talk about these two things in a bit of detail. Precision and accuracy. Imagine I was playing darts. Here's a dartboard. And my goal for this game of darts is to hit the bullseye. That's what I want. Okay? If I was playing this game and I threw 4 darts and these darts ended up here, these results would neither be accurate and nor would they be precise. Accuracy here relates to if I average these, do they average to the bullseye? Well, no. If I took the average of these points, the average would be about here, which is nowhere near the bullseye. It's close, but it's not on the bullseye, so they're not accurate. Precision relates to how closely clustered the points are. Here, the points are not clustered closely. So these results are not accurate because they don't average to the bullseye, and they're not precise because they're not clustered closely. Here, the results are clustered closely, so the final result is really quite precise. But the average of these darts is about here, in the middle. That's nowhere near to the bullseye, so the results are not accurate. Here the results aren't clustered, so they're not precise, but the average of these results is at the bullseye, so the results are accurate. Lastly, the results here are clustered closely, so they're precise. The average of the results is right on the bullseye, so the results are accurate. So how does this relate to your graphs? Well, here, my goal would be to get a straight line of best fit that goes through the origin. It should go through the origin because at a distance of infinity, the light intensity should be 0. Yeah? So 1 on infinity squared is 0. And at infinity, the intensity should be 0. So my point should go through the origin. This line of best fit does not go through the origin. It's not what I want. It's not what I would expect. So for that reason, because this line of best fit does not go through the origin, the results are not accurate. Also, the points are spread out all over the place. They're not clustered close to the line of best fit, so the results aren't precise. What about this one? Here, once again, the line of best fit doesn't go through the origin, so it's not very accurate. but the points are very close to the line of best fit, so the results are precise. Here, my line of best fit is a straight line that would pass through the origin or be close enough to, like very close to the origin. So for that reason, it's accurate. But because the points aren't close to the line of best fit, they don't cluster around the line of best fit, then they're not precise. What you do want are results that look like this. Okay? You want a line of best fit that hopefully passes through the origin. Remember, you never force your line of best fit through the origin. If it does, it's like a bonus. If it doesn't, you just discuss it in your results, in the discussion section. Here, though, the line of best fit goes through the origin. It's accurate. The points are clustered closely to the line of best fit, so the results are precise. And just one more thing about outliers. If I was to plot all of my results and they were all looking like they're in a straight line and then I've got this random point out here, I'd discard that one because it's an outlier. So now I want you to go ahead and write your discussion into your first-hand investigation book. If you were to click on the link in the presentation, it would take you to this document. So I'm really helping you here, helping you write your first big discussion. So part 1 is description, summary of results and trends in results from graph as well, and as explanation of results. So I've written the paragraph for you, but I'd like you to fill in the missing words. I've written an example paragraph for you for accuracy. However, I would like you to make sure that what you write relates to your results. So I've said here, the data that we obtained was moderately accurate. Well, you might find that your data was very accurate. Yeah? You might find that your data was not very accurate at all. So you'd adjust your paragraph to suit your results. So there's an example paragraph. And then here's another paragraph that relates to accuracy. And I want you to adjust your paragraph to suit your results once again. Then we get on to precision. Got two examples of paragraphs for precision. I want you to make sure that you alter these paragraphs and write them in the exercise book, but adjust them to suit your results. Now I've deliberately left this next paragraph here blank because I want you to give it a go at writing this paragraph about precision using your results. The next paragraph relates to validity. I've done the first paragraph for you, but once again, use this as a guide to write your paragraph, but make sure you adjust your paragraph to suit your results. And then I've deliberately left the next paragraph about validity that you were to write. I left it empty because I want you to have a go at writing your paragraph suited to your results. And then lastly, reliability. I've written a model paragraph about reliability. Can you please write a paragraph that suits your results? So adjust this paragraph to let it suit your results. And I've left this blank. I'd like you to write a paragraph using this as a guide to suit the results that you got in your experiment. Alright girls, all the best doing that. So in summary, do your analysis of your results and then write your discussion using the guide that is here. All the best, and that's due next lesson.